How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. I had a couple questions, and I got into a discussion with a fellow on Reddit. Ital Preziosi is his username, and I'll get into that. The first question was from Gary. He comments all the time on my videos. He had an idea for content. Will goldbacks pass the Sigma test? And I tried it really quick, and it doesn't even detect it. It's so thin. The gold in the goldbacks is so thin that the Sigma Metalytics Precious Metals Verifier is useless for that. You would have to have an XRF machine for that. But that's a good idea, though. That would have been cool if it actually would have been able to do it. But I mean, the cheap Sigmas are like $1,100, and the expensive ones are like $2,600 with all this external stuff. But I think you can get the Pro version without any external stuff for around $1,800, and that doesn't compare to a XRF machine that costs like $25,000. So that was a good idea, Gary. I appreciate it. Did not work. The other one was 2 weeks ago. I think Ozark Alt Building Company, Brett maybe is his name, said, "World Money Wins. What's in your wallet? Like myself, do you stack foreign currency like Canadian dollars and euros? Not only do I like to have some of those, but I like to put a little gold and platinum in my wallet." That's kind of interesting. Platinum in your wallet. I was thinking about making a video of ways to beef up your buying power, 10 different ways you can make your wallet stronger. And that is an excellent idea. I mean, I would love to watch that video, and I'm going to reply to your comment with this video. Actually, I'll reply to Gary's and yours. I do not stack foreign currency. I do have foreign currency here. I've got some British pound notes, but these are for travel. These are for, like, if I go to, or when I go to London, I'll need some local currency. And then I always have some euros because we are German and we go to Germany often, and it doesn't make any sense to convert these back into US dollars because you have to pay an exchange rate every time you convert currency. So I don't ever convert it back. I don't buy it for the purpose of hoping that it goes up way in value, then I can convert it into this. That doesn't interest me. Like my star note, I've got a few of these. I saved the star notes. This is a side rant here. I saved these star notes. I don't know why. They're worth $1. This one's got kind of a cool serial number, but I've got like $5 star notes. I got a couple $100 star notes. I had like a whole bunch of $100 ones, and after a while I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm just spending it. So I just started spending them. It's like, I don't know why I save them, but I'll save the $1 ones, and I'll save the $100 ones as long as I can tolerate it. Then I'll be like, I'm gonna spend this stuff. There's better things I can do with that money. But anyway, on to Reddit. If you ever go to Wall Street Silver over on Reddit, it's a great place to hang out. It used to be not so great. When it first started, that place was the best place to hang out. If you're a silver stacker, Wall Street Silver was the place to go. And then after around a year or so, there were a whole bunch of members that became toxic, and it just, no matter what you posted, you could post the most beautiful stack of amazing silver, and everybody would just crap all over it. You're just like, oh, this place is horrible. I actually left the group a couple times because it's like, man, these guys are toxic. But they've got new management. I think they've had it for like 1.5 years or almost 2 years now, and now it's a positive place to go where you can go read up about precious metals, and it's not going to be like an assault of toxicity like it was. Reddit can kind of be that way, but Wall Street Silver and the Silver Degen Club, those are the two main places. But there's a whole bunch of different places on Reddit to check out people's stacks. People post up their stacks. A lot of people go, that's dumb, but there's so many that it's like, yeah, it's just normal now over there. But anyway, Ital Preziosi, username. He made a post there on Wall Street Silver. It said, "Hello, everyone. In the past 2 weeks, I added 280 ounces of silver for the year 2025. That's a lot. I think buying some on the dip today was a good opportunity. Overall, I'm already feeling sick of buying silver because I have way too much already." And some people said, "We'll just switch to gold." And then I made the comment, I've been doing it, or wait, but then I can't remember what I commented. Full discussion. How do you see full discussion? Maybe buy yourself a kilogram. A lot of other people say start buying gold. You're not done till you hit 10,000 ounces. Never forget JP Morgan controls this, blah, blah, blah. And I commented, it might be time to transition to gold. And he said, I've also been sick of buying gold. It's a good amount. So I think he's been stacking for a while and he's piled up a pretty decent amount. Or maybe he just started stacking and went really aggressively into it and is going, wow, this is a lot of money. When he said he was sick of buying gold, it's a good amount. And I commented back, I said, I've been doing it for 30 years. I can't imagine getting sick of piling up money because this is the money. And he said, that's a good point. I need to reevaluate my thoughts. It should be a never-ending process. And I commented back, unless you're ready to liquidate some of these metals to deploy that energy into another asset you believe is undervalued. And I brought up 2010 when silver made it up to 50 bucks. I think it was intraday. It closed at like 49 and change. But at that time, real estate was 50% off. So that's a massive spread for this. If you deployed this when silver was around, between $7 and $10 an ounce, and real estate was super high, and then you rode the silver up to 50 bucks an ounce, and real estate was at 50% off, and it was about 50% off nationwide, just about. I mean, there's people will always say, well, not in my area. Well, yeah, cool, roger that. We don't all live in your area. So there was a few pockets of places where it didn't, but overall, in general, in overgeneralized terms, real estate was about half off. And if I was paying better attention, I would have sold a lot of my silver and bought real estate with it. And then income producing real estate specifically. And then I would use the income from that real estate to start piling this stuff back up again. And so that's what I was just thinking. I also see a lot of people like investing in the S&P, and I'm like, man, I think the market cap of the S&P has never been this high since the Great Depression. So people are getting in at the top. It's not guaranteed that it's going to plunge by 40% like it did before, but it does it every once in a while. I mean, in 1999, it had a massive drawdown. In 2009, or 2007 to 2009. And I think we're at that apex once again. So just make sure you have like stop losses in place, or maybe even a trailing stop, or it just follows. You can keep riding it up and then the stop is just a certain percentage down below. But I figured I'd make a video. I thought that was awesome perspective on silver, where this guy, he's piled up 280 ounces of silver so far in 2025. That's 2 weeks, 280 ounces of silver. That's, what is that, 6-7 grand? 8? How much is that? Like $7,000 or something like that in just 2 weeks. That's huge. Well done, Ital Preziosi. And I hope you find an opportunity. If you get, it can get kind of boring piling this stuff up. I admit that, but I'd rather stack it than this. And I think a lot of people, they consider converting it back to paper as the finish line. I think the other way around. This is money according to our Constitution. Article 1, Section 10 says this is money, gold and silver coins. And this is the ghost of money. These are little debt instruments. Note. Your car loan is a note. Your mortgage is a note. This is a bond. It's debt. And it's got a bunch of satanic symbols on the back and crap. I don't know what the heck all that stuff is. I like the eagle. That's kind of cool. But I'd rather have this. And so this for me is the finish line. So I get paid in these little sheets of paper. I call them coupons. I take these coupons and convert them into money, and then I save money. Anyway, that's my ramble for today. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Yeah, I don't pile this stuff up. I don't stack this stuff to convert it to this. I stack this stuff to blow in other countries. And I only have pound notes and euros because I don't go anywhere else really. The islands in the Caribbean take US dollars. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. See you later.